Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in today's reading where I am going to be using the Universal Weights deck and the Starseed Oracle deck. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not from today's reading. So let's find out what energies come through and what energies you may be dealing with for today. So the first card we have is the Strength card, which is the card that is also associated with Leo. So you could even be dealing with a Leo on this day. The next card we have is the Knight of Swords. So that is some air energy that you could be dealing with, a Gemini, Aquarius, or even a Libra. And the next card we have is the Five of Wands in the reverse. So you could be dealing with a fire sign also, another Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is showing some earth energy. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or even a Taurus as well. With the Six of Pentacles, this is a card that is showing a lot of balance energy being around you at this time. So it is possible that perhaps you may be in the position of the giver as shown in this picture, or you could be a person who may be receiving. And on this day, either one that you may resonate with, it's a day where you can really have a reason to be very grateful. There's a lot of supportive energy with this card, and it shows a lot of reciprocity between you and perhaps the people around you, and also being in a space where you can be very valued. So with this energy, support is available to you on this day, and you could even be the one who's able to provide somebody else with support. But it is very generous energy, and also with this card, it shows a lot of fairness. But with it being about the balancing scales, it's very fair kind of exchange and flow between people, and it's a very much of a give and take kind of energy, in a way that it also can show justice between you and your surroundings or the people around you at this time. So that is a card that is showing a lot of support and a lot of contribution when it comes to perhaps trying to achieve something. And then with the Strength card, this is all about being able to accomplish very small wins, such as perhaps maybe habits or any patterns or any mannerisms that perhaps you may want to overcome. This is a card that is showing the ability to be able to overcome that and achieve those smaller wins. And in the grand scheme of things, those are the kind of wins that add up to being ultimately a bigger win outcome. And this could be a reason for gaining a lot of self-confidence in yourself, and also it shows the ability to tame the beast or to overcome some kind of a fear or anything that may have been holding you back. So even in terms of limiting beliefs or anything that may require your courage and may require you to be very brave in the face of it. On this day with the Strength card, this is showing discipline and the willpower to be able to achieve those small wins. And in the grand scheme of things, it really is something that adds up and can lead to this very self-confident version of yourself. And with the Strength card, this is all about being able to do so very calmly and also with a lot of grace. This is overcoming of anything that you may have felt was holding you back, or like a weakness or a fear or a limiting belief. This is all about being able to gain some mastery over those small habits or those patterns gracefully, and it's all about being able to get back on a more disciplined path when it comes to how you approach those things. So with the Strength card, this is all about you showing up perhaps in a more confident state and also being able to kick those small limitations. You are able to avoid perhaps big destructive outcomes. So you could be showing up as very strong at this time. This is all about your inner power and being able to really strengthen that. And what with the strength card also being a card all about showing compassion. This is also about being able to do so very gracefully and being able to fall into a routine very gradually, where you are building up your confidence and ultimately your inner power and your strength. And then with the Knight of Swords, this is a card all about rushing in. So this could be even somebody else who might be trying to rush in and is coming towards you. This is somebody who has perhaps, this is with a lot of urgency. It could be a message that they have for you, what with the air being associated with a lot of communication. So there could be some sense of urgency and a message that gets to you on this day. And so with the Knight of Swords, what with it being very impatient energies, very quick energy as well. So there is also this need to be able to make sure that you double check any information that you are sending out or that is coming your way on this day as well. And with the Knight of Swords, this is also a card all about decisiveness and very effective energy that comes through that Knight of Swords. So you could be able to be making some decisions on this day, and it's all about being able to make decisions and be adamant about those decisions. This is very decisive energy and taking action towards those decisions on this day with that Knight of Swords. And then with the Five of Wands in the reverse, this is a card all about collaboration. What with it in the reverse, this is harmonious collaboration. So it's not competitive, it's very peaceful energy and being able to work with people around you. So it's possible that with the Knight of Swords, perhaps you are making a decision on something and choosing to move in that direction. If you need anybody else to be on board on being able to accomplish any goal that you have or any action that you would like to take, it looks like you are able to do so if you need with the people around you as well. This is all about people who are on board with working in a cooperative state, and there's a lot of agreements and it shows very peaceful collaboration that can exist. The Five of Wands is also a card all about putting an end to any conflict. So some kind of a period where there's a lot of grace if there was any conflict existing before. And so this is all about being able to perhaps calmly listen to each other and come to an agreement. So this is very peaceful energy. This is just like the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is also very supportive energy, and also a lot of clarity can be gained with everybody being very cooperative with that energy. So this is all about perhaps also just reaching a resolution in anything that you may be working on or any troubles that you may have, and being able to come to a more clear and honest verdict where there could be a lot more understanding as well. So with the Strength card, that is a card showing compassion. So the Five of Wands is also showing a lot of compassion. And also with the Six of Pentacles is also showing a lot of compassion for the people around you, and that the people around you could also have for you. So this could be a day where there's a lot of harmony and kind energy that you are possibly getting a chance to access on this day. So let's find out what message comes through with the Starseed Oracle deck. So the card that came out is this card over here. It says Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. So with this card, it's all about being able to be open to any support that is around you and that is available to you. Also being able to recognize that you are supported, you are protected, and it is safe to trust. And it is showing being able to open yourself to receiving any support that may be available to you on this day. And so the Strength card is also a card all about so since it's Leo, and Leo is associated with generosity and having a big heart and being very giving and very kind, and also a lot of loyalty as well. So this card really does have a correlation with the Strength card as well. So this is all about being able to feel deeply secure and safe, even in times where it may be difficult. And the overall message is really all about being able to soften your heart, to be open to receiving a new level of support. This is a message, this card about your spirit guides perhaps coming through to let you know that they've got you, there's protection over you, and that you're safe and you can trust this forms of support that you may be witnessing on this day. So that is all I have for today's reading, Sagittarius. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Sagittarius.